attended game in NFL history. And crowds pushing to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Set, ready.
Young on the play action. Going deep right away. That's grabbed inside the 30. Has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers take a 6-0 lead right away. 1-2.
Yeah, you know, it's one thing for coaches to tell us in our production meetings they want...
The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. Brought in near the 10. And he's in, so how about this? A throw and touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Kirk in motion left. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. Now he's past the 25. Brian Thomas Jr. Touchdown 30. 1st and 10.
White. Down. He don't blue.
Slot man motioned over. Young on 1st and 10. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Foye Oluwakin with the pick. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Thrown at the depth where linebackers come into play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that.
Starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Set. Bill Green. Snap. Red. Ready.
Young back to it after the pick. Headed out right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. First down, and they go right back to him. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt. Offense up to the line fast. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's brought down for a loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Play action now, Young. On the move, headed right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Let's go now.
Young working from the gun. That's caught for the 1st. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Working inside the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Black open. Steal, black. Ready.
Young looking to throw. He has the Carolina touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every red zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Here's 2nd and 11. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete. He was trying to find Christian Kirk there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. To the sideline it goes. He makes the play. Pass caught. Both feet are down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
They're going to try with Etienne. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They'll get to work here, 1st and 10.
Ready?
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too. Creating the space for a solid pickup.
In motion right is Jones. Up the middle, Hubbard. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
On 3rd down, it's Young. It is caught left side. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 6, 7, you yell it.
Man in motion out of the slot.
Set.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. He finds Sanders. And he'll go down here at the 16. We're to the 2-minute warning from Mexico. The Panthers leading near the break. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
52. Right. Cut.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. The throw is caught. Touchdown, Carolina! So this solid first half continues for them. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach here, Kate, you've got to be very happy.
Enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion.
Here's Etienne to begin the drive. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Forced out to his right. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. First time this game they've looked to him. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Brought in along the sideline. Just need an official ruling, and they say catch. Great play. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Lawrence to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time. You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Hey, Ron!
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. He connects downfield on 4. What a play on 4th down. They get the first after a gain of 27.
Hey, Bill Zero! We're at 23.
They'll try it left with Etienne. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line.
13 Luke.
Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line. Here's Lawrence to throw. He's on the move. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. To the edge of the end zone. Oh, it's incomplete.
It's not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Seconds remaining.
Let's go! Black shot. Check, huh?
To the air on 1st down. Young. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he'll have it down to the...
Got it. Real quick. Here we go. Smack, red.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Escapes the pocket. Throwing for the end zone. They connect on the deep shot. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Complete beyond the marker. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Red on red. Here we go.
Running left with Bigsby. And he gets a few on the punch forward.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Hey, Lion. Here we go.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Gets everything he has under this throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that makes it 3rd down.
Dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest.
Go tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. You get a pick 6. You get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh? This drive starting from the 30. And 10.
13 Luke. Hey.
Lawrence throwing here. That's Thomas. He's got it. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Here we go.
Working quickly here. From the 38. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Christian Kirk, the intended receiver. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
Hey, run!
They motion a receiver left. They connect for the first. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. All set up now for 1st and 10.
11. Rip, 20.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. That's taken in by Etienne. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 now. Complete. It's Ingram. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Buys time, rolling right. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Here we go on 4th, Lawrence. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. It's Jaguars football. They trail, but it's still within reach. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
These are 24. 30 left.
Kirk in motion left.
Here we go.
1st and 10. It's Lawrence. Cut at the 10-yard line.
Still 52.
And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
11, and it. Here we go.
1st down from the red zone. Chased out to his right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, it looked like things fell apart a little bit as he left the pocket, just not on the same page with his targets as they adjusted their routes. And that's really what led to the incompletion.
Lawrence working from the gun. This one's caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Hey, Lion.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
Go.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. On the move, headed right. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate said,